This portion of the presentation brought to you by Pepsi Cola. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? I hope you're ready for a brief commentary. There goes one of my cats. There's another one of the cats. There's another cat and another cat. Hey, 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 get away from him, motherfucker. Meow. I'm trying to prevent these cats from fighting. Trying to keep those cats from getting active. You know what I mean? So, man, remind me not to smoke so much indica. Jesus Christ, I woke up to rest in peace, Dolly, man. Sadly, my timeline had more Dolly than Dalton. You know, but yeah, sadly, my timeline had more Dolly than Dalton. So, here I am taking a nap. And, you know me, I mind my own motherfucking business, so I didn't know. I forgot that they had court today in Kentucky. Check this out. Let's talk about how much an attorney costs in Kentucky, okay? Because me personally, I've actually spent money on attorneys in Kentucky for felony cases, all right? And just let me say this, that where Paintsville, Kentucky is, and the county surrounding, the price for a misdemeanor one-time representation, not extremely expensive, no. Between $500 and $1,000. Let's cap it off at like $750. It was a one-time court appearance for a misdemeanor. It didn't cost thousands and thousands of dollars. No. Not nowhere near. Okay? Not nowhere near. It was a misdemeanor. He was appearing in misdemeanor court, a one-time appearance, between $500 and $1,000, bro. Okay? I know motherfuckers in Kentucky will take $500 on a felony. Don't trip. Don't come on now. It cost him thousands. And if it did, he still won. You know, you guys, when I catch L's, I can't really use that because I really don't catch L's. But when I catch L's, y'all, I can own them. Yeah, they got me on that one. Yep, they got me on that one. I know how to handle an L. I can readily admit, yeah, you know, I fucked up. I shouldn't have went and did that. I should just said fuck it, you know. But you think you taught him a lesson? Do you think for 1 second that you taught Dagburn a lesson by making him spend all that money? Which I guarantee you he didn't spend no more than $1,000 if he even spent it. Because I know the difference between a misdemeanor and a felony. And I also know that I did some background checking to find some shit out. No, I didn't get the 55 dabs in. Nope, I sure didn't. Tim is going to pay more for that motherfucking speeding ticket than Dagburn had to pay for court costs today. Period. The gas, lodging if he spent money, the ticket, a big L. Nothing but cost. And nothing finalized and no decisions rendered that would make you even think for 1 second that it was a W. You know what I'm saying? You didn't teach him a lifelong lesson. You didn't cost him detrimentally. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to have to eat an extra pack of ramen noodles this week as a result of it. You know what I'm saying? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my God, this is hilarious, bro. And to all you people out there that are so glad that Tim followed through with it and stood 10 toes down, why don't you pitch in on his motherfucking speeding ticket? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all fix the window last time? You know what I'm saying? You drove motherfucking X amount of hours. Now, you was going to New York anyway. Okay, I get that. So you can glaze a few rappers this weekend. But let me tell you this much. I'm not team anybody but FAFO100. Understand that. Understand that. The only team that I'm riding hard for is my team. I'm not riding hard for nobody motherfucking else at all. We'll play your music. But when it comes to fucking disputes and internet drama and beef and shit, I ain't on nobody's motherfucking side, because I ain't going to war for somebody that won't go to war for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because half of y'all motherfuckers won't show up for a motherfucking thing except to fucking get on a panel and talk shit on somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. And so, it's FAFO100. Everything else is funny to me. Funny. Funny acting, funny looking, funny smelling, funny to me. How everybody's moving. Everybody moving for a view. Everybody moving for a click. Everybody, let's fucking do another Dalton walk by. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me do that. You know, it's just, you talk about a clout chase, man. A clout chase. I've never done it to that extent that I tried to fucking trend right along with. It's fucking funny as fuck. Tell you what, Dub ain't moved funny. When it all gets said and done, when it all gets said and done, and it comes out in the open about who was full of shit and who was on some bullshit time, you gonna rub, man, Dub funny as motherfucker, man, but he was the only one out there really keeping it 100. Everybody else talking outside of their motherfucking necks. If you don't agree with me on everything, then fuck you. You're with them. You support so-and-so. Agree with everything I say, or you support child molesters. You know what I'm saying? Hey, agree with everything I say, or else you're in cahoots with people that are in cahoots with people that support people that let other people on their panels without doing entire full-grown background checks. Hey, hell yeah, I'm sorry. I went to a Centerstone today and had a full drug assessment done. You hear me? I went and got a full-blown drug assessment done today. And they said that I am not in need of any type of treatment. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the person that did my assessment, she said her whole family smokes weed. She said my whole family smokes weed. I was like, all right, cool. What up, man? Am I going to cough? Am I going to cough my teeth out again? I'll try to. I may. I may. I just may. I got my driver's license renewed yesterday. Went and met my PO. Today I went and got my drug assessment done. Taking care of business. Got my ambulance licensed and insured. Taking care of business. I'm in right now. What I'm in what they call happiness. That's what I choose. That's the perpetual state that I choose to stay in, a perpetual state of happiness. You know, it's what keeps my, uh, I don't even say recovery. You know, like I was telling the lady today. Look here, you break your arm, it's got to go in a cast. Then it might spend a couple weeks in a sling. Then you might have a brace on it. But then eventually, you take the brace and the sling and the cast off, and your arm heals. It may not be as good as new, right? But you're not in a lifelong, perpetual state of chronic recovery. You know what I'm saying? There has to come, to me, and this works for me, and I'm not saying for you, because it could be totally different for you. You might need a motherfucking full-blown lifetime of recovery, active recovery, to where you go to meetings every day, you talk to your sponsor every day, you work programs, you work steps, you do all the principles, promises, traditions, and everything to stay clean. You're working a program of recovery, and you may need that for the rest of your life. All right? But to me, I'm a man of cerebral fucking connections. You feel me? I believe in the strength of the mind. I don't take Tylenol. If I get a headache, it's probably vascular. It'll go away. Relax. It'll go away. My capillaries will fucking expand and more blood will flow, and I'll eventually get over this headache I got. I'm not going to become dependent on a Tylenol, because when a Tylenol is not around and my headache persists, guess what? I'm going to be at psychological warfare with myself. So I say this to say, you can take all the treatment, try to fix all the wounds, try to heal all the baggage and all the drama and all the emotional pain that you deal with on a regular basis. But at some point, you're going to have to get the all clear and get the, I've recovered. I beat it. I'm battling addiction. I beat addiction. See, that's the psychologicals. I'm battling addiction. Yeah, he's battling addiction. He's in recovery. Oh, it's a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? Fucking word salad. You can call it what you want. Either you're clean or you're not. Either you're fucking of the mindset that you're going to stay clean, or you're wanting to play with the devil. And only the one person knows that, and that's that person themselves. You know what I'm saying? But to say that, you're in constant lifelong recovery, man, recover already. Take the Band-Aid off. Get active. You know what I'm saying? You know that arm can't take too much pressure because it has been broken, but that doesn't mean it's fucking you know uh, atrophied and of no use anymore. The same thing goes with a person's life. Just because you're in recovery or you're not using drugs anymore doesn't give you reason to fucking say that you can't live your life to the fullest and become and replace those negative aspects with positivity. Try Fent. Why should I try Fent? Why would I want to try Fent? There's probably a couple people on here right now that try Fent, that do Fent. You're stupid. You're stupid. Anybody. And don't call it addiction. I know motherfuckers addicted to a lot of things. Doing fentanyl is just stupid. It's like, hey, go touch that electric fence. Piss on that fucking electric fence. You know what I'm saying? You know? No. Now, I love how when somebody passes away, here come the biggest motherfucking fans in the world. But a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, they didn't post nothing about Dolly. Not a motherfucking thing. Oh my God, Dolly's gone. She's 80 years old, bro. People die. The fuck? Didn't wasn't nobody around motherfucking bragging about their Dolly Parton double D's or anything like that. I went to Dolly World last week. I got about no. Somebody passes away, and all of a sudden we got fucking 50,000 people. Rest in peace, Dolly. You were my favorite. Oh my God, I went to Dolly World 20 times. I got married there. Blah 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 blah. Everybody wants a connection to the fucking trending death. Seriously, everybody wants a connection to the trending death of the day. Let's all post our pictures with the famous person that just passed away. That's great. Go. It's good to pay memory and tribute and whatnot. But sometimes you got to see people and for what they're doing it for, man. If you're just trying to grab another trend to ride another view wave or a like wave on social media, and you're doing the monkey see, monkey do content posting, you know what I'm saying? Fall the fuck back. You don't know one goddamn motherfucking Dolly Parton song except working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. You know that? That's it. That and that's it, motherfucker. You only know 9 to 5. That's the only motherfucking Dolly Parton song your motherfucking ass knows. And now you got on here wanting a Dolly Parton tattoo. Get the fuck on some motherfucking place. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Yes, I expect better. What's up, buddy? What's up? Here's the thing. It's social media. Just because you take the social off, it doesn't make it fucking professional. Do you know what I mean? Just because you remove social from the phrase, it doesn't make it professional now. Oh, it's social media or the media. No, it's people with opinions wanting engagement, so they make fucking posts that engage people. It's not Look what somebody else said is more news than giving a list or asking an opinion. You know, engagement posts are who do you think did it better? Name your top three. Give us your fucking favorite rapper. Those are opinion posts that are for engagement. They're not the news. Let's say you take somebody's post and you screenshot a comment in the post and say, look what so and so said about so and so. That's more news. That is more news, even though if it's he said, she said gossip columns and shit like that, it's still more informative than pick your favorite fucking rapper post. The list your top five, any one of those fucking on the grill, the hot flash of the week or whatever motherfuckers are calling this shit. Any of that are just opinion polls, just opinion posts. Have nothing to do with informative news. It doesn't cover the who, what's, when's, why's, where's, and how's. And when you read a post, ask yourself those questions: who, what, when, where, why, and how. And if it doesn't answer those, it's not the news. Okay? You don't have to do your own research if you can source properly. Okay. Sourcing and accrediting and sourcing properly. You don't need to do your own research. Look at the BBC. You know what I'm saying? Look at what is it? The what's the news fucking thing? I'll think of it here in a minute. Uh, yeah, you can go on there and get all kinds of news on the APR. What I forget what it's called, but no. But if you can source if you can source information and give, you know, we received information that blah from so and such, you know, that can be reported. Well, if you repost something without doing initial fact checking, if you're not doing fact checking, you just take. So when you hear somebody's dead, what's the first thing you do? Google it, right? You don't go looking on Facebook, trying to scroll to see who posted about Dolly dying. No. First thing I did, Allison said, "Rest in peace, Dolly Parton." She sent me a text message. I asked Google. I said, "Is Dolly dead?" Sure enough, dead at 80. You know, do you know what we do? Continue. Today is 1 year, man, since my iOS app went live. We've had our app a year. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many iOS downloads we've had. I don't know. I don't know where to find that out. I'd be interested to see how many iOS downloads there are, and whether there's a lot or whether there's a few. It's all good because I'm building something bigger than what that iOS app is. And it's been a year, man. Been a year since that iOS app went live. And so much has happened since then with the development of the website and what I've been working on. What I've been working on now with the dial, it's a lot of fucking technical stuff that's just not really interesting on the front end. But if you were a nerd and a tech head and really knew about web development, I got some really fucking exciting conversations. But I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys with the technical aspect of what I'm developing and what we're working on. Just know that it's badass, bro. It's definitely fucking badass. You're going to be able to flip through the dial. You're going to be able to flip through the dial. And as you flip through the dial, station to station, click through the stations, you're going to be able to go into each one of their ecosystems and see it's going to be like just a totally different site that has the same functionality as FAFO, but with different branding, different style music, different coloring, different artists in the artist directory, different fan bases, engaging with that channel, I'm trying to take people with passive radio play to the next level of fan activation and engagement. I think this would work really well for subgenres and niche audiences, to collectively get together and grow smaller audiences into bigger ones. And it's pretty badass, bro. It's pretty badass. I was supposed to go up to Chicago tomorrow with Modern, but I don't think Modern's going now. I think Amanda canceled the video shoot. So, who got physical with Savannah today? I wasn't ignoring Star. I heard everything Star was saying. I don't do that on purpose, Stargazer. You weren't asking me any questions. You were making suggestions. Star wasn't saying anything that I had to respond to right then. I'm sitting here going through all the fucking... Allison told me that somebody touched Savannah Dexter or something and she got physical with them, or, had to put hands on something or something like that. I don't know. And Savannah Dexter says she's going live tonight at 7 o'clock to air motherfuckers out, to air shit out or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. I wasn't paying no attention to y'all for real. I mean, I do, but to the extent that... Look at this dude here. Hey, come here. Hey. Hey, don't come here. Hey. Come here. Hey. Come here. He said, fuck you, punk. He hit me with the fuck you, punk. I don't know who put hands on her. That's what go look at the post. Go look at Savannah Dexter's fucking post. I don't know if it's Instagram or Facebook. I don't follow none of that shit. Yeah, when they don't come here, come here. Yeah, it is nice that I go see my mom. I live here with her. Who has an album dropping? Oh, I don't. Mm, wow. You hear a fun fact? Well, I'm glad that. You want to hear a real fact, fun fact, right? Monday through Friday. Monday night, tonight, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. My mom doesn't even stay here. Okay? My mom stays at Andrew's house 5 nights a week. She gets up around 9 and leaves here at about 10 p.m. and goes to work, and she stays gone until like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, right? On Wednesdays, she brings Andrew home with her, and he stays with her Wednesday and Thursday here. And then Friday and Saturday, she has Andrew with her on the weekend. She has Andrew with her on the weekend, and she takes him to Target and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the weekend. On the weekend, I usually spend it with Allison. But on the nights that I'm not here, my mom's not here either. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is like, he leaves his mom high and dry. I don't know who's weird or not, but wondering where a grown ass man sleeps when his 74-year-old mother isn't even there is kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying? And people thinking that they know the nuances of a living situation and living conditions and reasons. It's like people actually think that I'm forced into this living situation because of no other recourse. Okay, yeah, if that's what you want to believe, I'm not going to fucking try to take your truth from you. Believe what the fuck you want to believe. If you actually think that I can't afford a place to live on my own, then go ahead and think that. You know what I'm saying? That makes me sleep better at night, knowing that you're that invested in how much I got in my pockets and what I spend my money on, or how I get money, or how I get revenue. You don't know how many sources of revenue I have. No, I do have two LLCs and two EIN numbers, and I do have recurring revenue coming in, but I did not know that it was my obligation to let the entire world know every penny and where it goes. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, uh, 5 nights a week, my mom's not even here. Okay, so people wonder, he's always at Allison's house now. He's leaving his poor fucking defenseless mother alone to fucking carry in the groceries or some stupid shit. Man, shut the fuck up, man. I never seen so many people worried about what somebody else is doing with their life, how they're living it. Always got an opinion. Don't know the facts, but seriously want to speak on something that has absolutely nothing to do with them whatsoever to try to determine on whether or not a person is a good person or not. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, they're like, they won't say this. They won't say, man, Dub gave up his apartment, lived a mile away from his girlfriend, man, lived right down the street from his girlfriend, and gave up his apartment because his mom asked him to move back in because she had recovered from cancer and was too weak to take care of the person that lived with her. So he gave up his apartment and moved back in. You know what I'm saying? And now that she's lost her partner that she shared a house with for 17 years, and she's 75 years old and frail at 119 pounds from recovering from cancer, she's asked her son, will you please continue living here while you're on probation since you can't go over to St. Louis and live right now with Allison? What am I supposed to tell my mom? No, I don't want to live with you and just to keep you company in your elder years, and I got to be in Illinois anyway on probation. I'm going to go get my own apartment on probation in Illinois and say fuck living in the place that's already paid for with a mother who wants me around, who we were estranged and separated for over 25 years of our lives because of drugs and incarceration. Who in the world would want a 55-year-old degenerate to fucking use his poor mother's assets and facilities in order to fucking, so he doesn't have to pay for anything, and he's probably on welfare. He probably gets an EBT card. No, sure the fuck don't. Haven't since I've been home from prison, but people don't want to take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? No, they'll say what fits their narrative. I use this person, I use that person, I'm living off of this person and living off of that person. Say what you want. Say what you want. What's up? I'd tell you this, but I don't know what societal hoop I have to jump through in order to appease any stranger on the internet, but I ain't doing it. And you know what? I can honestly say right now that I don't see any negative talk about me anymore. I don't know what 2.0's posting. I have no idea. What, the last thing I seen was my funny little kick. That's funny as fuck. That is hilarious, bro. My little foot goes up like 6 inches off the ground. We represent the Lollipop Gang, the Lollipop Gang. My shit just barely goes up. That's hilarious, bro. That's funny as a motherfucker to me. You know what I'm saying? But that's the last shit I seen. The last shit I seen was my little whoop-de-doo kick that they add at the end of every video now. That's hilarious. Oh my God. If you haven't seen their content, go to Uncle Dub 2.0, bro. They make me look like I might even have a small dick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for real. Motherfuckers can make you believe anything on the internet. Yeah. Go check them out. For real. You want to get a good laugh? You tired of me looking so sexy all the time? Go look at the Uncle Dub 2.0. Tell him the real Dub sent you. You know what I'm saying? Tell him the real guy. Oh, here, the real one. Tell him the real one sent you. Now imagine it's just probably a disgruntled ex-lover or something. You're probably somebody that had an old crush on the Dub Meister at one time. You know, somebody that hateful and spiteful about somebody it got deeply tied. Emotions are tied into this. You know what I mean? To the extent that, bro, you spend a lot of time with your nose up that man's ass. You know what I'm saying? Trying to confuse me. A troll trying to confuse Dub. Yeah, I get confused all the time. Hey, Deanne, thank you, girl. My next McDouble's on you. Look, man. I'm on probation for the next 5 years. Okay? I'm on probation for the next 5 years. My mom turned 75 this year. She's a cancer survivor. She's by herself. I got a bedroom here and a spare room for fucking art supplies, storage, whatever. I don't fucking live. I'm not skating by free. You know what I'm saying? I fucking pull my weight. Don't other people don't need to worry about it. That's just one thing. I've never once asked you how much do you pay for rent, who covers your bills, how much you got to pay, what's this. Live your fucking life. I don't care who you live with, and I don't care who you live off of, and I don't care who lives off of you. I'm not in your dwelling looking to see if you got enough food in your cupboard. I'm not fucking asking you who pays the bills, who pays your insurance, who covers your car note, or anything like that. You think because you watch somebody on social media 3, 4, 5 hours a day that you know what happens to the other fucking 17 to 20? Seriously. You seriously, guys? You think you watch me 5 hours a day, you know what happens to the other 19 based on that, right? You know exactly what happens. Huh? Did I poop today? Huh? Since you know so much about me. And the people, here's what gets me, and it's, I'm not going to mention nobody's name because I blocked those people, but this one is a dude that's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to mention no names, but they always like to say some shit about me like, you know, he's the type of person that just uses his girl. Look at him, he's in another man's house. It's those type of people that don't know anything about anybody that make the grandest of assumptions and draw conclusions based on what they want to believe, not on facts. Now, they want to think less of than you. They want to think that you're less than. I want to think he's a piece of shit that's living off his girlfriend. Then I'll build a scenario around that thought pattern, and that's what it'll be. And then that's what I'll pitch to other people. Oh, that dude, Uncle Dub, oh man, that motherfucker's living off his mom and his girl. He don't pay for shit. He's fucking slupping here. He's lying and scamming people, and he ain't got nothing going on, and blah da 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 da. You just ignore them and their little fucking minuscule opinions about you. Life gets a lot better, bro. A lot better. I mean, I can let myself get a little bit of a dopamine spike just by psychologically entertaining going in on one of them lame ass motherfuckers. But you know what? That's all I need. And the knowledge and knowing that while I sit here and better myself every day, even through the trials and tribulations of going to prison and going to jail and getting on probation and all the other stuff, one thing they cannot deny is that I'm getting better every day. I'm getting better every day. My analytics are getting better every day. I'm getting happier every day. Let's take today, for instance. Today, I look sexy as a motherfucker. You see that? I practiced that for an hour today. So when I see my girl later on this week, I'll do this. And she'll get moist. I might even do this. Duck lips. I've been working on it. I've been working on it. That right there is a motherfucking getter there, bud. Hold it tight. Hold on to her tight, bud. Don't worry, I got one. And it gets her moist. Real moist. I'll do this. Floodgates open. Guaranteed. Because I practice it. I also got a mirror in my pocket, and I practice looking hard. Not erect, but like... If I came up to you in a dark motherfucking alley and I looked at you like this, you're going to be intimidated, ain't you? Hmm? Admit it. What's wrong, boy? You know what I'm saying? Now watch this. I got variations, bro. Variations. I can look hard. I can look like a debonair. Watch this. Bang, bang. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? I know when to turn it on. I know when to turn it off. Levels to this. Levels. There's my kitty cat. There's my kitty cat. He's not as big as fucking Ozzy though. Ozzy's actually bigger than him. I've fixed my hair. What's up, buddy? What's up? You better eat that if you're hungry. There's like we have like 5 different cats on the outside. The baby cat with the boots that's cross-eyed, he's like cross-eyed. He's fucking cross-eyed like a motherfucker. His eyes go in, right? That one. The red one, the white one, she's got an ear fucked up. And then these 2 tabbies. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you heard the torch fire up? Fire done fired up the torch. Yeah, he's a little skinny. He's the little one. He's the youngest one of the bunch. And fucking uh, this right here, he doesn't like to drink the water out of the fucking thing, so he'll dip his hand in it and fucking lick his hand. And then there's one down there. I'll rise above, gotta make the best up out of a no-win situation. Motivational skills been lacking, like I'm on vacation. Making moves, better catch my groove before they leave me in the dust. But if I can rise above this bullshit, best believe I'm gonna bust. In God I trust, ain't giving up, no. Now never will y'all see that. I'm a B-boy till the day I die, rich or famous, bet I'll be that. All right, baby, keep it tight. Lights dim, forget in, get it on tonight. You got a problem with that, better shoot on sight. If you don't, let me know, we can do it right. I'm a submachine stun gun, but you don't want none. If you think you do, then baby, come and get some. Fuck it till I get dumb. Sucker like a sore thumb, break the girl down straight, fill it with cum. Humdrum, red rum, baby, where you from? You look a little like the girl, never mind, give me some. Gotta give it up, cause I'm be getting it done. Oh no, about ready to come again. Rattling off another verse to hurt you all. First of all, I got the thirst to burst to just curse you all. Convert you all into thinking how I think it. Who you know, get down, y'all, and bring it how I bring it. Think the rap game needed a breath of fresh air. The game's kinda stale, so let's be fair. I'ma tie the mic can behind my back and act like the underdog, but I'm on the attack, and that's one thing right there. Y'all ain't wanting, don't wanna test the dub, stop fronting. Like you really wanna get up and test the king. I could trick a rap dance, but just can't sing. If you wanna see the boy get up to get down, then let 'em all know that I found the sound, and I'll shut the mic down and we can show 'em how. Let's all join in now. I ain't scared, just a little square. But it's been so long that I just don't care. From the city where that other rapper did right there, but I'm stepping outside for a breath of fresh air. Now breathe, take a look at what y'all need. Man, I'm so far gone and it's been so long that I'm about to smoke this weed. I mean rising, I'm offing, up often, I'm coughing like I'm needing a coffin. Don't stop it, I'm wild. Okay, I'll quit. I got trap syndrome. Sometimes you just start rapping and you can't quit. What's up, Travis? How you doing, everybody? I'm about to do me a dabble lab do do. That's what the fuck a dabble do to you. I'm a dab doer, doing all dabs, see? Oh my goodness. You see what I did today? And he wonders why he's fat. Hey, buddy. You smell it, didn't you? You smelled that fresh food, didn't you? He got up for it. You got food in that bowl, food in that bowl, food in that bowl, food in that bowl. You got food in all kinds of bowls, motherfucker. Oh.
Brunette, with its rolling, lichen-clad hills, was an ideal location. Strangely, until the miracle came to Brunette in 1959, there were no wild animals here at all. None. Not even a field mouse.
These right here?
That flanked the island.
Oh, $1 a piece.
Brunette from Newfoundland is too formidable a barrier. It's simply too far to swim.
Hey, buddy.
And so, until the caribou were released, it had been a wilderness. A wilderness.
Oh, I'll bring that in.
An eerie place, remote, foggy, windswept, yet in its own way, hauntingly beautiful. For a while, the caribou had the place all to themselves. But they'd be the sole residents for only a few years. Soon they'd have neighbors.
Do 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 do. Oh. Yes, that was Sammy. Sammy, goddammit. There he is. Watch, watch, watch. Sammy! He's probably gonna go right up here. That's a pair of headphones right there hanging on my bed. He done tore up the whole thing. Him and fucking tore it. His fucking. Listen to him. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing it? How you doing, baby? Huh? How you doing? He loves this. Watch this. Put my hand right back here so he can push his head up against it and just get the side of his cheeks like that. You know, go all the way through it. He want to get all up in there. Oh. I got a card from Deanne Johnson today. She sent me some McDonald's gift cards. This right here is my drug assessment today from Centerstone. Jeremy Garnier was seen on 8/25/26 at Centerstone for comprehensive assessment in our office located. Based on the information we have, Jeremy Garnier is recommended for the following. Client is not being recommended for services at this time. So, what you know about that? What you know about that?
It shows the beginning.
What's up, G?
Overhunting and disease had great.
What's up, baby, baby?
Yet there was lots of food here for them, and the winter climate in southern Newfoundland is
Ooh,
actually
what's up,
milder
kitty?
than prairies, with less snow. Perhaps the buffalo, the big tough animal that once roamed over much of North America,
Thank
survived.
the Lord Jesus.
Politicians were intrigued, and in the House of Assembly, where Premier Joey Smallwood reigned supreme, the plan was quickly approved. These were the swashbuckling days when all sorts
Hey.
of schemes were concocted to pull Newfoundlanders.
I want to ask all you mothers out there, or anybody that has a mother like I do. Hey, whenever you go to the refrigerator at your house or at your mother's house or wherever your mom's at or wherever you're a mother at, do you immediately start telling your son or does your mother immediately start telling you everything that's in the refrigerator? We got ham, we got chicken, we got this, we got that, we got this, we got that. I was like, well, you know what? The refrigerator ain't that goddamn big. When I open it, I'll be able to see all of it and figure out what we got. You know what I'm saying? But every time I go to the refrigerator door, I get ready. I walk into the kitchen. She starts just giving me an announcement. Well, in that cabinet, we got this, and then over there in that cabinet, we got this. Huh? That's normal. To always telling you what's available, and we got this, or what? We got this. What? My mom be running through the fucking inventory, bro. I walk into the gate. If I want to know what's in the kitchen, all I got to do is walk in that bitch. My mom will start running off an inventory. You know what I'm saying? We got this, we got this, we got this. There was this in the refrigerator. We got that in the refrigerator. We got this. You know, I'll tell you what. And really, it's nobody's business. But since I'm a daily TED content creator, I'm a TED, like a TED TV. You get transparency, It's not 24/7, but it's not fucking doctored script or anything made up, right? I was driving with my mom today, and we were singing songs, and I really, I'm just realizing how truly blessed I am right now. You know, I've never once asked any one of you, could you survive without somebody's help? I don't know you. I'm not that invested in your existence to wonder that. I would assume that you're grown. You can take care of yourself. Uh, I don't. Let me say this. Nothing, absolutely nothing, happens in God's world by mistake. Nothing, absolutely nothing happens in God's world by mistake. Me living here at this time in my life with my mother who's alone, you know, my mom is badass. My mom's a gangster, bro. She's badass. You know, she has worked all her life as a caregiver, taking care of people. You know, she's taken care of Andrew for the last 21 years. Um, but she's not the healthiest. Her kidney results were good today. Her creatinine went down, and she's happy about that. Good lab results today. She went to her doctor yesterday. Uh, but what's family for, man? If you can't be there for your family, and spin it how you want to spin it. If you don't think that I'm talented enough, smart enough, fucking hardworking enough, and determined enough to be able to take care of myself, then you don't know me that well. Simple as that. And I might not know you well either. And we can really leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? If you actually believe that I am incapable of being self-sufficient, I could go work at any tattoo shop in a fucking 100-mile radius right now with my fucking uh, portfolio. That's facts. That's facts. I'm giving up opportunities to make thousands of dollars a week in the art world by doing what I do. And what do I do? Well, it's really none of nobody's business. It really isn't. How I got money coming in, what my sources of revenue are, that's really nobody's business. I mean, seriously. I might have a passive income straight from fucking previous investments that you guys know nothing about. But still, how I get my bag is not your business to even speculate about. And the same goes for me. Your business is not mine to speculate about. You know what I'm saying? If I come from an environment where you mind your own business, some of y'all don't do that. You can't. You're incapable of minding your own business. You want to figure out how he paid for that, how they get that, who's he living off of, who's paying that, what are you so invested in what I get and how I get it for? That's the question. That especially when I don't ask anybody on here for any assistance. You know what I'm saying? Hey, especially when I don't get on here begging for assistance or handouts. You know, I mean, I could see if I was dry begging on here all the time, throwing my Cash App information up there, telling people to fucking send something and I'll send them something, doing fucking random fucking get money quick type of things to support drug habits. But you guys know as well as I do, I'm not doing any of that. So where do you classify me now? I'm not up here trying to put other people down, lying on other people, pressing charges on other people, fucking making a fucking... I'm not doing any of that. No. I'm a vocal, crazy, funny, talented fucking content creator. that speaks his opinion. But you're not going to get me caught up on no word salad. You're not going to get me caught up talking out of both sides of my neck. You ain't going to get me flip-flopping. You ain't going to get me fucking staying and believing one thing one day and then turning around and flipping the script the next. Every action has a reaction, and every cause has a causation. And I'm going to tell you right now that if I move a different way from what I previously did, it's because I'm bettering myself and I'm learning. Okay? And sometimes you learn that you got to cooperate with some people in order to get by. It's called networking. Not saying that you got to act differently than what you normally are, but sometimes you don't have to pour it on so thick. You can water it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can appeal to somebody else's ego. Especially people that think they're gatekeepers in the lane. People that think they have clout to talk other people out of fucking with you. I was told the other day by Ken Kong, DJ. We spent the evening with him. And I told him that I believe that we got blocked from sponsoring the Grime and Octane event. And then you know what he said to me? He said, if you believed that they had the power to block your move before you made your move, you should have went to them first and said, hey man, you know, we're really trying to sponsor this event. You know, we're trying to do something positive for the genre and sponsor this event. You know, we want to fuck with y'all. Do y'all got a problem with that? Basically running it by the gatekeepers before I actually went to the people that were organizing the event to see if they would accept our sponsorship. But they in turn went and accepted Ryan Orr and the farm sponsorship, and they're out of Tennessee. So it wasn't about a local sponsor. They just didn't accept ours. Okay? And why? I have no confirmation. I can only make an assumption, right? You don't want me to make an assumption, do you? Maybe had I gone to the ones who make, you know, decisions around here and influence decisions and express desire to network, it could have worked out differently, is what I'm being told. Is what Ken suggested. Because maybe next time if you want to do an event east of the Mississippi that they have their hands in, that, you know, you try to put in good faith towards them first. And I really don't know what to think about all that, to be honest with you. Because regardless if I sponsor an event in New York City or fucking Texas, it doesn't matter. FAFO100 is growing. Okay? It is growing. Regardless if, and you know what? I couldn't afford to go to fucking New York anyway. Couldn't afford to have done it. I would have gave them my $2,000 and I'd be sitting here right now stuck wondering how I was going to fucking pull it off. You know what the gas to fucking New York, to fucking Cape Vincent, whatever it is, Cape Vincent or whatever it's, the name of it is, it's a lot. It would have been a lot of money. Yeah. We had an opportunity to sponsor the Music Month Fest. It worked out really well. And hopefully we build a good relationship with those guys. And we did them good. Hopefully that we can do it again. You know? What the fuck just happened? Oh, god damn it. God damn it, that motherfucker burnt my ass. Burnt my bed. Burnt everything. What the fuck? Did you see what the fuck just goddamn motherfucking happened? I'm so pissed off it ain't even funny. That motherfucker's still smoking. Yeah, broke. Melted my fucking sheet. God damn it. My fucking dab rig broke. My whole dab rig broke, bro. Man, that sucks. That totally sucked. Yes, most definitely. I don't even know who you are, but I like that concept. Oh. I'm not patiently waiting. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck about that. I just broke my motherfucking dab rig. I just broke my baby. I just put a big ass fucking banger in it, and the whole thing broke on me.
What's up?
What's happening, Herb?
Not much. What's up with you?
Not much. Is Milas back from?
Yeah, he's here.
Huh? I'm gonna stop by.
Okay.
All right, peace. I don't know when I'm gonna stop by. Look here. Let me say something to you real quick. I don't even know who you are. I didn't see you go live first. I have to see you live first. Wow, go live. What are you smoking on? You're not smoking any type of like. Check this out, y'all. Dagburn did not spend thousands of dollars on an attorney, okay? If he had to come out of pocket for an attorney to make an appearance on a misdemeanor offense, right? All I do is rouse him. If we had to hire an attorney in Paintsville, Kentucky, or the county they're in, on a misdemeanor representation one-time appearance in court, it's going to cost between $500 and $1,000. Let's round it at the mid-range, median range of $750, and that's excessive for a misdemeanor representation for a one-time court appearance. So anybody thinking he spent $3,000 to $5,000, you're stupid. You obviously don't know judiciary process whatsoever. And it shows. You know what I'm saying? Because this was a self representation. He could represent himself and got the same results. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pay. The DA didn't pick it up. The DA filed it because of the fucking complaint. Yes, a lawyer would show up for less than $2,000, Allison. Yeah. A misdemeanor appearance, $750, get him in the courtroom. $500, especially in that county. You go look by county. You know what I'm saying? And the median income in said county. And then tell me, yeah, he could have gotten a public defender. It was a civil situation. Thanks, kindly, Luda. You know, I'm not trying to glamorize it or shoot it, but $500 to $1,000 for a misdemeanor represented for a one-time appearance. He could have gotten that, and it wouldn't have been $2,000. I paid $2,500 for a felony in fucking Kentucky. Or was it $3,500? It might have been $3,500. It was either $2,500 or $3,500, but that was for a felony, drug trafficking. You know, he had a misdemeanor threat. Cause somebody out of state wanted to fucking press charges, drive fucking 30 goddamn hours total, fucking 45 hours total of driving time in order to fucking have absolutely bullshit nothing done. Wasted my goddamn time. All invested in somebody else's business. How dare you motherfuckers be so anticlimactic, motherfucker. Now, whatever it cost, it didn't cost thousands of fucking dollars. Tim spent more in gas money and this ticket he's getting ready to pay for than Dagburn paid for that motherfucking court appearance. These are factualities. The actual factuals. Do I think it's over now? Is it over now? I'm probably not going to go because I just started probation yesterday.
8 p.m. Eastern over on my Facebook with Who the Fuck is Just in Time, and you're on my Facebook with Who the Fuck is Just in Time, and you're probably gonna want to tune in. See you there. Oh, hey. Just want to let you guys know that I will be going live at 8 p.m. Eastern over on my Facebook with Who
Okay, I'm cool.
over on my Facebook.
Okay. Great. Cool, buddy. Cool. Cool. Hey, man.
I don't know how well I can do this myself. Check this out, bro.
Okay.
I'm ready for grinding octane. Just do this. Let's go. See y'all.
Hey, man, I want to say congratulations for real, though.
Say, just, if you don't mind, put that in the bag and take it with you. Don't throw it in the trash.
Uh, uh, to the fellas, ladies and gentlemen that are driving all the way to New York, man, for the weekend. Enjoy yourselves, have fun, live it up. You know what I'm saying? Chase it, experience it, enjoy yourselves, network, get your video shoots in, get the phone numbers of people you want to work with. You know, hopefully you can sell some merch, get your gas money to get back. You know what I'm saying? And you're not too much out of pocket as a result of your travels and time, and you have fun on stage and you kick ass, and you learn something, and you figure out a way to get a bag out of it next time or this time. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I hope everybody breaks a leg, so to speak, and has fun. Does their best to represent for the fucking Lou, man. If you're from the Lou, preach, ready made, uh, Mad County, JB Real, Panda, and all the other fellas that are taking the trip to New York. Be safe, watch your back, and kick ass. You know what I'm saying? And pass out a bunch of FAFO100 stickers. Pass out a bunch of FAFO100 stickers, man. Pass out a bunch of FAFO stickers. Rattling off when the first to hurt you all. First of all, look at the thirst to burst and just curse you all.
So most mirages look
I'll be
like
back.
water. Others
Love you too. I think they mad. Whew. I'm probably gonna freeze up, you know what I'm saying? So if I do, it'll come back on.
Asian American person, especially.
Break your face. Hey. You know what? I'm gonna jump off.